This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
And he's going to get that base hit. Landon Donner is going to round third. They're going to send him, and the throw's coming in. It's not going to be in time, and he slides in head first for the win. Now, looks to be that one's hit well to left field, and it might have a chance, and it is gone. It is a two-run home run for Andy Mock. And the Stars are on the board. It's 2-0.
And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown for opening day for Post 400 baseball. Mostly sunny and 88 degrees. It'll stay that way through the first couple hours here. Sunset for 9:28 tonight. We might drop into the mid-80s by the time we wrap up game number 2, but we're going to hover right around that 88 for all of game number 1 here today from Jack Brown Stadium. And I want to thank you for tuning in as well. We hope that you enjoyed the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed the 3 seasons off since last year's broadcast of Post 400. And we got the 0-0 Post 400 Stars taking on the 0-0 Post 14 Jamestown here at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown here on Wednesday Night Baseball on Magnitude Sports. Don't forget, coming up in about an hour and a half from now, Brad Anderson and Eric Tianson will have Dakota Fusion Soccer as they are hosting Minneapolis City today on Magnitude. Kick time for that game is 7 o'clock. And then we got 5:30 and 7:30 first pitches here for our doubleheader here between Post 400 and Post 14. I think we're waiting on umpires. I'm not 100% sure, but they are the only ones who don't appear to be here yet. So we got the Post 400 fans over here to my left, and on the right side we have the Jamestown fans. At least I'm presuming that's most of them. And that's where we sit right now. So as we head into our pregame show here, we'll take a look at our upcoming schedule. And I believe that needs to update there. We'll see if it does or not. But anyways, Dakota Fusion, Minneapolis City. We got the doubleheader here between Jamestown and Post 400 there. And now it's going to refresh. And then tomorrow it's the Post 400 Comets and the Post 2 Jets live on Magnitude from Starion Field in Fargo, 5 and 7 o'clock. First pitches for that. And then we have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday trip down to Topeka, Kansas for the Post 400 Stars. I still haven't received word on opponents or game times yet, but as soon as we get that, we'll update our schedule there. And then also Dakota Fusion Soccer, women's Dakota Fusion Soccer versus Minnesota Thunder on Saturday, June 12th. You can dig deeper into that schedule on msportsnet.com/schedule. It's 88 and sunny here, but it's a nice cool breeze up here in the press box. You can find us online on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we could love it if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. Click the like button on the video, subscribe, and click that bell if you'd like reminders. You can also follow us on Twitter at MagnitudeSN, or give us a like or follow on our Facebook or Instagram pages, facebook.com/MagnitudeSN, or one word, Magnitude Sports on Instagram. We've been a little inactive on Instagram only because the account that phone was on switched over to a new phone, and I forgot to download the Instagram app. So we'll get that active once again. But if you give us a follow on Instagram and it pops up on my phone, I'll give you a shout out during our broadcast here. And of course, if you click on the stories button at msportsnet.com, you can check out all the latest stories on sports broadcasts and other sports related news from around the states of North Dakota and Minnesota. We'll make that available all summer for you here on Magnitude Sports. And as a courtesy reminder, looks like we need to do a little bit editing here on this particular page, but you can find all of the games on demand at your fingertips to watch whenever you would like. Just simply click the word watch next to the game that you'd like to see again. And if you scroll down to the bottom of that web page, you'll see all the sports categorized by tabs. So if you click on a tab, say, for example, you want just football, click on football, and then it'll sort out all the football games, and it's a little bit easier to find those 1,400 games that we've broadcasted. So looks like the officials are out on the field now here.
Post 400, number 11, Kaden Graf. Doing the catching, number 3, Tate Gustafson. Playing third base, number 10, Kobe Sim. Playing center field, number 16, Cole Nomi. Playing shortstop, number 2, Easton Rarick. First base, number 18, Andy Mock. Playing left field, number 5, Jake Jaroszewski. Playing second, number 13, Jackson Beiswinger. Playing right field, number 15, Ethan Kloss. And doing the pitching, number 7, Drew Herrick. Reserves are number 8, Evan Erickson, number 14, Jacob Top, number 9, Clayton Sen, and number 35, Eli Long. Coaches for Post 400, Ben Bryant, Jeff Cooper, and Matt Nelson. And now your starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Post 14 Eagles. Leading off, playing center field, number 5, Mason Lundsman. Batting second, designated hitter, number 24, Jackson Walters. And third, doing the catching, number 8, Isaac Nimon. Batting fourth, shortstop, number 10, Jacoby Knoll. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 26, Brooks Rolton. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 15, Connor Hoyt. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 18, Ty Munson. Batting eighth and playing first, number 9, Michael Mahoney. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 1, Gage Orr. And your pitcher tonight for Post 14, number 23, Jason Rawls. Your substitutes for the Eagles, number 2, Preston Kraber. Number 3, Peyton Hochhalter. Number 6, Jake Schemp. Number 12, Nolan Lenow. Number 20, Clay Leatherman. Number 32, Max Funk. And number 55, Carson Orr. Coaches for the Eagles, Sam Joseph, Jim Wilson, and Dan White. Your umpires for tonight's doubleheader, James Carey and Ken Akai. If you please rise, move all ahead here, face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Once again, welcome to Jack Brown Stadium. Let's play baseball.
All right, so once again, your starting pitcher here for the post 400 or post 14 Jamestown Eagles is Kaden Graf. And then behind the plate catching is Isaac Manning. Around the bases at first, you have Mike Mahoney, Gage Orr at second, Jacoby Nold, the shortstop, Ty Munson at third. In the outfield, it's Connor Hoyt in left, Brooks Roldson in right, and straightaway center, it's Mason Lundsman. Your batting lineup here for the post 400 Stars will look like this. Batting first, the designated hitter, number 11, Kaden Graf. Batting second, number 3, the catcher, Tate Gustafson. Batting third, the third baseman, number 10, Kobe Sen. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 16, Colton Almy. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 2, Easton Rarick. Batting sixth is the first baseman, number 18, Andy Mock. Batting seventh is the left fielder, number 5, Jacob Jaroszewski. And batting eighth will be the second baseman, number 13, Jackson Beiswinger. And batting ninth will be the right fielder, number 15, Ethan Claus. Not batting, and your starting pitcher for the post 400 Stars, number 7, Drew Rarick. And that will get us a little bit closer here to the start of this game here. Once again, sunny and 88 will stay that way for a majority of the contest here. And it'll be Kaden Graf, Tate Gustafson, and Kobe Sen leading things off. Kaden Graf on the mound pitching here for the post 1400 Eagles. First one is fouled away for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now miss outside, level the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Making some final few adjustments here. Just missed to the outside. They'll level the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Wednesday night baseball Magnitude Sports opening day for the post 400 Stars. We'll have all the Stars games. We'll have select Astros and Comets games for you too. That one's over the shortstop head of Gage Orr into right field, right center field into the wall, and that is a single for Kaden Graf. Pitch will hit the inside edge for a strike. It's 0-1. Tate Gustafson, the batter. That one goes into the dirt there, and once again the runner on first is Kaden Graf. It's 1-1 now. And now they'll throw it to first as Graf takes off for second, and he's in safely. He'll get the stolen base. First runner in scoring position of the season here for the post 400 Stars is Rowell will wind up and deliver the 1-1. Inside edge, caught it 1-2. One-two delivery from Rowell. He'll swing, get a piece of it, fouled into the dirt. It'll remain 1-2. 8 pitches now for Rowell, 6 of them strikes. Once again, a strike is anything that is not a ball. Fouled away pitch, a hit, a home run, swing and a miss. They all go into the books as strikes. That's 1-2. And time is called as Gustafson will step out of the box for the moment. Kobe Sen on deck here for the Stars. With nobody out and the runner on second, Kaden Graf got there on a base hit single into right center field. Drilled one over the shortstop, Gage Orr's head, and it rolled all the way to the fence. 365 straightaway center field, 350 down the left field line, and 300 down the right field line here at Jack Brown Stadium. And the 2-2 is grounded foul, and it will remain 2-2. That'll be a balk, and that will send Graf to third. And now it's a full count here to Gustafson. Once again, Kobe Sen on deck. And Kaden Graf standing 90 feet away from scoring the first run of the season here for the Stars. And that one's down low. It's a walk that puts runners on the corners and brings up Kobe Sen. Pitch a little low, but about at knee level for a strike, and it's 0-1. Now they'll try to pick off throw at first there on Gustafson, unsuccessful. 13 pitches for Kason Rowell. We'll go around the bases for the Eagles here one more time after the 0-1 pitch. That's outside. They'll level the count at 1-1. Mike Mahoney at first, Gage Orr at second, Jacoby Nold the shortstop, Ty Monson, at third, Isaac Manning behind the plate catching in the outfield here after the 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery, and taking off for second is Gustafson. He'll get there with no throw attempted. And two runners in scoring position here, and a base hit could be good news here for the Stars. If Kobe Sen can get a decent pitch and drill it into the outfield, and that's what he's going to get, but unfortunately he's going to pop it up. It's going to be drifting back as a second baseman, and Gage Orr will make the grab, and that's one away here for the Stars in the top half of the first. That brings up Colton Almy. Easton Rarick is on deck now, and it's Colton Almy, the new batter. Kaden Graf on third, Tate Gustafson on second, and that one will be a hopper over the head of Ty Monson. That'll bring Kaden Graf in to score, and that pushes Gustafson up to third, and it's a hit. An RBI single for Colton Almy. And the Stars are on the board 1-0 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. One out, runners on the corners now for Easton Rarick. And now they're going to try a run down here between first and second. Now the throw to home, the play at the plate. He dropped it, he slides in, and he's safe. That makes it 2-0 Stars here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. So once again, it's Easton Rarick at the plate. Pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. And that one's inside for ball 2 as that pitch pushed Rarick off the plate. And that one will hit the edge. Nice pitch there by Rowell. Rarick wanted to chase after it, thought it might have been outside, and it caught the edge. Free strike there for Rowell. That's 2-1. And that one will miss outside for ball 3. Once again, runner on second is Colton Almy. And the 3-1 delivery will flip its way inside for a ball. And that'll put runners on first and second. Bring up Andy Mock. The second to last game that we saw Andy Mock ago, if that made sense. He would hit a 2-run home run to left field against Williston in the state tournament. And in that particular game, it'd be the first win in program history for the Post 400 Stars at a state tournament appearance. One away, runners on first and second. Rarick first, Almy on second, Andy Mock. The batter on deck is Jacob Jaroszewski. And that one's going to be cranked out into left field. It'll be scooped up there by Connor Hoyt, and coming in to score is Colton Almy. And it's a 1-run double to left for Andy Mock. One ball, no strike here to Jaroszewski. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike just a little bit to the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. Andy Mock on second, Easton Rarick on third. Jaroszewski will take the pitch outside for a ball. It's 2-0, or check that, it's 1-1, my apologies. 2-1 actually. We'll get it right eventually. 3-0 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And the 2-1 delivery there from Rowell is gonna miss for a ball, and it's 3-1. Strike zone pretty skinny today so far here in the first inning of play. And the 3-1 delivery, and that one's going to right field. And that one is caught, and tagging on third here is Rarick, and he will not make it. He'll be pushed back to third, and that'll be the second out. So that brings up Jackson Byswinger, and he'll miss for strike 1. Three so far here in the top of the first. Great start to the season, great start to the game for the Post 400 Stars. The Swan will be a bouncer down third, and they throw to first. Will get there in time, and that will prevent the run from scoring, as that will bring us to the middle of the first inning. The Stars get 3 on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base. And we go to the bottom of the first next here on Magnitude Sports.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. Jack Brown Stadium here in Jamestown, North Dakota. Sunny and 88 degrees, and the Stars get 3 runs on 3 hits in the top of the first inning. They do leave 2 runners stranded in scoring position on second and third, though. And now it'll be Drew Rarick on the mound here for the Post 400 Stars. He'll face Mason Lundsman, Jackson Walters, and Isaac Manning to start things off here for the Post 14 Eagles. Around the bases here, you have Andy Mock at first, Jackson Beiswinger at second, Easton Rarick, the shortstop, Kobe Sen at third, Tate Gustafson catching the pitches of Drew Rarick. And then in the outfield, you got Jacob Jaroszewski in left, Ethan Claus in right, and Colton Almy in straightaway center. As Rarick will continue to take his warm-up pitches here. Once again, 88 degrees. We'll hover right around 88 for the remainder of Game 1. Game 2 of the doubleheader, we might chill out just slightly, down to about maybe 87, 86 right in that general area. Probably 84 by the time we wrap up Game number 2, but only about a 4-degree drop. It'll remain a warm one throughout both games of this doubleheader here, as Mason Lundsman will bunt this one down the third base line, and a roll foul for a strike. It's 0-1. 15 minutes, time of that first inning, or top half of the first inning anyway. That pitch will miss outside. They'll level the count at 1-1. Rarick sets up, delivers the 1-1. Just missed the edge on the upper tier of the strike zone, and it's 2-1 as a result. 2-1 delivery from Rarick. That one hits the strike zone at knee level, 2-2. A 2-2 outside there. Nice job by Gustafson to reach out and keep that one in his glove. Nobody on base to take advantage of that. Had it gone back to the backstop. Perfect time to practice those skills. And a full count now. Payoff pitch coming up here for Lundsman. And the delivery is down the middle and low, and that'll walk him. Now bring up Jackson Walters. Pickoff attempt at first, no good. That one just missed the strike zone. 1-0. The 1-0 wind up. He'll crank that one foul, and now to play down the first baseline. Once again, the runner on is Lundsman on first. The batter's Walters. Isaac Manning on deck for the Eagles. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count here to Walters. Rick sets, glances over his shoulder at first. Now he'll fire over there and almost got him, but not quite. One delivery is inside, pushing Walters back a little bit, 2-1. And there comes strike 2. Counts even once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on is Lundsman on first. 20 minutes, time of the first inning so far here with nobody out. 2 7-inning games to this afternoon, or late afternoon, early evening, however you want to look at it. Chance for a double play. Will they get it? Yes, they will. It'll be a 4-6-3 for out number 2. So Walters grounds into a 4-6-3 double play by swinger Rarick Tamak. That brings up Isaac Manning. And that will clear the bases. And that one will be low to the outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Last time these two teams played, Jamestown had a 4-0 lead. And then we'd go to the 6th inning of play, and Fargo Post 400 would put 16 runs across the plate. End up winning that game 16-4, and that was the last time these two teams met up to play. Of course, these two teams always square off start of the season here at Jack Brown Stadium. And the 1-1 delivery. Got it in there for strike 2. Always hard to hit those inside pitches for the batters, and it's a perfect place to get an easy strike. No runners on. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and potentially a pitch away here from ending the inning, or maybe not. That one might have a chance. That one is going deep, and that one is all the way to the wall. Back to the warning track. Picked up there by Colton Almy, and it'll be a stand-up double for Isaac Manning. That'll bring up Jacoby Nold. And we'll have a courtesy runner here for Manning, too. Coming in to run is Preston Kraber. Will take over the running responsibilities on second base. Nice pitch there by Rarick. Gets it in there for strike 1. If Nold can reach base, we'll see Brooks Roldson on deck. And the 0-1. And that's drilled right up the middle. 2 hops into center field. Almy with the throw to home. It's going to be high, and scoring from second is Kraber, and that makes it 3-1 as the Eagles get on the board. So runner remain on second, Knoll, and that brings up Brooks Roldson. Of course, we saw, I believe his sister in the All-Star game a couple days ago on the softball All-Star game. And she actually hit a home run in that game too. Roldson's going to send this to center field, and that'll be snagged by Rarick to end the first inning of play. Check that, snagged by Almy, excuse me, to end the first inning of play. And it's 3-1 after 1 on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, welcome back. 3-1, the Stars with the lead over the Eagles here after 1 inning of play, and it's been a good one so far. Cass and Rowell will face batters 9, 1, and 2 in the lineup here for the Post 400 Stars. It starts off with Ethan Claus. 26 minutes, time of that first inning of play. If that's the average, it could be in for a long night here, but we'll see what happens. And the first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Once again, Ethan Claus, the batter. We'll also see Kaden Graf and Tate Gustafson this inning. Cass and Rowell toss pitch 27 right here. And it's low, now leaving the count at 1-1. So scoreboard operators not having technical difficulties, we'll say. And that one popped up, and a chance there for center fielder to make the grab, and he does. That's Lundsman with the recording the first out of the inning here, and that will bring us to the top of the order here with Kaden Graf. And that one will be a popcorn hopper right over the shortstop, Nold. He'll fire it over to first, and the ball will go out of play. He'll get an extra base. Now bring up Tate Gustafson. He was walked the last time he was at the plate. So 1 away, runner on second. Colby sent on deck, Gustafson in the box. And now they'll fire it into center field here, but it's not deep enough for Graf to take off for third. And a lucky break there for post 14. I don't think Gage Orr was expecting Rowell to turn around and toss that one to him. And the pitch. And that one's lined almost, but drifted foul right before it hit the bag. And it'll be one no balls, 1 strike. And now they'll try again at second. no success on that one. And that one comes off the handle of the bat into the Stars dugout. Strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch misses outside. Probably snuck it on that outer edge on purpose to see if Gustafson would chase after it, but he does not. 1-2 as a result. And the pitch up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another unsuccessful pickoff attempt at second. Once again, it's Kaden Graf standing on second base for the Post 400 Stars. Stars getting all 3 of their runs in the top half of the first inning. Here's the 2-2. Bounces into the dirt. Graf will take off for third. The throw not in time. Pitch comes across for a ball, and it's a full count at 3-2 as Graf takes third. It's now even a pop out deep enough into the outfield could potentially score Graf from third. And the payoff pitch, and he'll send it foul towards the batting cages off the left field line, and he'll stay alive for another payoff pitch. And that one's going to be popped up. I don't think it's going to be deep enough. Going into shallow center. And the catch will be made. And Graf will have to stay put at third. So Gustafson will fly out into shallow center. And I'll bring up the next batter here. That is Kobe Sen. He would fly out to the second baseman or on his last trip to the plate. And Rowell toss pitch 36 here, according to my numbers. And that one will be a 2-hopper there to Nold, and he'll get through into the outfield. That will score Kaden Graf from third to empty the bases. And now this is Colton Almy, and that one is foul. No balls and a strike here to Colton Almy, who singled out into left field last time he was at the plate. The 0-1. And that one is over. Gage Orr's outstretched hand all the way deep into right center. Heading into third is Kobe Sen. And you have runners on the corners here for the Stars, 2 away. And that brings up Easton Rarick. That's the second time the Stars have been able to sneak one over the head of Gage Ord. And now Easton Rarick, he was walked last time he was at the plate. And that one will miss for a ball, 1-0. So once again, runners on the corners. Almy on first, Sen on second, or check that third. And Rarick the batter with Andy Mock on deck. 1 ball, no strike, and the pitch will miss for ball 2. Time will be called. Don't forget, Thursday we'll have the Post 400 Comets versus the Post 2 Jets for you live from Starry & Bank Field in Fargo on Magnitude. And that one will bounce into the dirt, and that will allow Almy to get to second. Puts 2 runners on scoring position. Three balls and no strikes here, and we'll see if Rarick will take this pitch or not. And he will, and he'll be walked on 4 pitches. And now load up the bases for Andy Mock. Andy Mock doubled into left field. It scored, I believe it scored 2 runs on his double. No, it only scored 1. I just looked at my scorebook. 3 runs in the first, 1 so far here in the top of the second. Andy Mock's going to left field and going deep, and it's going to drift foul. Good for strike 1. Kobe Sen on third, Colton Almy on second, Easton Rarick on first, and that one's going foul to left field once again. His teammate thought about staying back there, but he's gonna have to come back unless he wants to hop the fence. The 0-2 missed. Ball 1. Jacob Juraszewski is on deck for the Stars, depending on what happens here with Mock and the bases loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2-2. And the 2-2 will miss outside for a full count. 2 away, bases loaded, and a payoff pitch coming up here for Rowell. That one's low. It's a bases loaded walk that'll score a run. And it's now 5-1 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. Now bring up Jacob Juraszewski. Fly out to right field on his last at bat. Pitch misses high for a ball, 1-0. Now even it up at 1-1. Once again, runners on, Almy on third, Rarick on second, and Andy Mock on first. And the pitch to Juraszewski is outside, 2-1. And I'll come in for a strike, and that should level the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. They ended the first inning with runners in scoring position, and we'll see what happens here. Little grounder, chop foul. It'll stay alive for at least 1 more pitch. No strikeouts by either pitcher yet so far. See if that changes here, if Rao can get the first one of the day. Wind up in the 2-2 delivery. Got it. Strikeout. Now in the inning, or in the top half of the inning, I should say. Stars tack on 2 more in the second. They now take a 5-1 lead heading to the bottom of the second when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. 5-1 Stars over the Eagles here on the Sean Carlson Town & Country Credit Union scoreboard at Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown. And the Stars have left a total of 5 on base, with 4 of those 5 in scoring position here in the first 2 innings of play. But they've gotten 5 more across the plate, so they're an even 5 runs, 5 left on base on 4 hits. Should say 4 hits there. Let's go ahead and make that adjustment. And Drew Rarick will face batters 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup here for post 14. Connor Hoyt, Ty Monson, and Mike Mahoney will be the 3 batters that we'll see for sure here to start the bottom of the second. Once again, 5-1 in favor of post 400. So far, so good for the Stars to start the season. The Comets are playing tonight too. Let's see if we can get an update from that game. They're playing against the West Fargo Vets. And I believe the Astros play the other West Fargo team as soon as that game wraps up. So it is 2-1. The post 400 Comets have a 2-1 lead over the West Fargo Vets. That game with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th. We'll keep you updated on that as we get more updates from it. Once again, the batter here is Connor Hoyt. And the pitch outside misses. I believe it's 1-0. No, it is 2-0. I thought there was another pitch. Rarick, 7 balls, 7 strikes on 14 pitches, according to my numbers unofficially. That one will just miss outside for ball 3. That one will miss for ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to Hoyt that brings up Ty Monson. And the 0-1 from Rarick into the dirt levels the count at a ball and a strike. And that one's into the dirt. Taken off for second. There's Hoyt, and he will make it. Two balls and a strike, and pitch 20 coming up here for Drew Rarick. And the pitch. That one grounded and a couple hopper towards Easton Rarick. He'll scoop it up, fire it over, and that one's into the dirt. That'll be an error as Monson reaches base. So that'll push Hoyt up to third. Monson on first. Mike Mahoney in the batter's box now here for the Eagles. And that pitch will miss for a ball, 1-0. Catch a piece of that one for a strike. 1-1. One ball, one strike here to Mike Mahoney. Gage Orr is on deck with nobody out here in the bottom half of the second. Eagles trailing by 4. He'll fire that one into the dirt for strike 2. And the count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he'll reach for that one. Be a little two-hopper back to Drew Rarick, and the throw back to home, and they got him. So one away as Mahoney reaches on a fielder's choice. Puts runners on first and second. Ty Monson on second. Mike Mahoney on first. And this is Gage Orr now with one away here in the bottom half of the second. Pitch is inside the first strike, and it's 0-1. Time is called as Orr will step out of the batter's box. Mason Lundsman is on deck. And that will return us to the top of the order here once Orr finishes with his at-bat, unless he bats into a double play. Nothing in one, and the delivery is into the dirt. It's going to bounce away, and that will allow Monson to get to third. Puts runners on the corners, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 is going to be hit high into left center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Scoring is Ty Monson, and they are going to send Mike Mahoney coming in at the plate, and he will be out. Out number 2, 1 run will score, and credit a hit. So they'll trade a run for the out. And that brings up Mason Lundsman as we return to the top of the order here. That one's fouled away. Lundsman was walked last time he was at the plate. He'll fire this one here to Byswinger, and he'll flip it into the glove of Mock at first for the 4-3, and that ends the second inning of play. They get one more on the board, but still down 3 as we head into the third inning. Stars on top, 5-2. Here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. Back in a moment here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town and Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town and Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. 5-2. Official line score through 2 innings of play. Post 400 Stars, 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 post 14 Eagle errors, and they've left 5 on base. For the Eagles, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 post 400 error, and they have left a total of 2 on base. Batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Stars here to start the top of the third inning. As we're 10 minutes shy of the 1 hour mark of the ball game here with only 2 innings complete. And we'll have a new, wait a second, maybe we won't. Yes, we will. We'll have a new pitcher here for Jamestown. And that new pitcher is Carson Orr. So Carson Orr's first pitch will be outside for ball 1 here to the batter, Jackson Byswinger. Ethan Claus and Kaden Graf, the next 2 for the Stars in this inning. It's 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup here for post 400. As Orr delivers the 1-0 inside, 2-0. So 1 to the outside, 1 to the inside, and it's a 2-ball, no-strike count here to Jackson Byswinger. And that one ripped foul down the first baseline. And the 2-1 delivery from Orr. Just missed it. 3-1. Tried to catch the upper corner of the plate and couldn't quite do it. And that one will be fouled away for strike 2. And it's a full count now here. Carson Orr. First payoff pitch of the game is inside for ball 4. That puts a runner on first. That brings up Ethan Claus. Flied out to shallow center last time he was at the plate. As Claus representing batter number 9 in the lineup here for post 400. Orr's pitch will hit in the edge for a strike. Curve over Main Street of the plate. And the 0-1 delivery. And that one's hit up high and fouled away. And it's 0-2 now here to Ethan Claus. And the 0-2 from Orr, right up the middle, and another one over the head of Gage Orr. Rounding second, heading into third is Beiswinger, and that will be where he stops. And you have runners on first and third, and another hit here for Ethan Claus. That brings up Kaden Graf, 1 for 2, a single to right center, and a reach based on an error on his most recent trip to the plate. Carson Orr will toss pitch number 10 here. And taking off for second is Claus, and he'll make it no problem. And that pitch is down low for a ball. Once again, the batter, Kaden Graf. Runners on, Ethan Claus on second. Jackson Beiswinger on third. And it's a 2-0 count here to Kaden Graf. And Graf will reach, and this one will not get by Gage Orr, and Graf will ground out into a 4-3, but a run will score. Beiswinger from third. And Ethan Claus will advance to third, and it's now 6-2 in favor of the Stars. So 4-3 ground out, scoring Beiswinger, and advancing Claus up to third, brings up Tate Gustafson. Walk, and then a fly out to center on his 2 trips to the plate so far. And that pitch comes in for strike 1. That one is fouled down the third baseline. And, ooh, an electric shot right back towards Orr. He'll sneak by him in center field. That'll be an RBI single that scores Ethan Claus to make it 7-2. Gustafson sending a dart right up the middle. That brings up Kobe Sen, 0 for 2. Fly out to shallow center, and then a reach base on an error. And the pitch will miss for a ball. It's 1-0 to Kobe Sen. Colt Naomi is on deck. As long as Sen doesn't bat into a double play, we'll see Colt Naomi next. And the 1-0, he'll reach for it, foul it back to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. One's across the board here for the Post 400 Stars, leading 7-2 on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And the 1-1 delivery from Orr, and that one's foul and out of play into the parking lot. Gustafson will have to make the long trip back to first as he was almost to second. And the 1-2. That one's popped up. That could be a chance there for Orr to make the grab, and he will do so. 2 away. That brings up Colt Naomi. Stars with multi-runs scored in each inning. 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. We'll see if they can get one more or not here with 2 outs on the board. First pitch a little bit high. Missed the upper tier of the strike zone for ball 1. The pitch, and that one's into the gap in left center. Nice hit there by Colton Almy. Gustafson's heading to third. He's going to circle home as they have trouble picking it up in the outfield there. Trying for the triple. He's out. The run will count. And it will be 8-2. So Colton Almy hits one deep. It's good to score, take Gustafson from first, and then Almy gets tagged out trying to head in for the triple. 1 hour, time of the game so far, and we head to the bottom of the third with the Stars up by 6. 8-2 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. Back in a moment here on Magnitude.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Top of the third is the only inning that the Stars have not left anybody on base. They lead 8-2 here, 8 runs on 7 hits, 2 post-14 errors, and 5 left on base. And the Eagles, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 post-400 error, and they have left 2 on base. And Drew Rarick will face Jackson Walters here to start off this inning. I think we might have a new pitcher, maybe not. Can't see the jersey number. Yeah, we do have a new pitcher. So Drew Rarick's day will come to an end. 28 pitches, 15 strikes, 13 balls. And now they will send number 11, who's not in my round. Oh yeah, he is. Kaden Graf. There we go. So Kaden Graf into pitch now here for the post 400 Stars, and he'll face Jackson Walters, Isaac Manning, and Jacoby Knoll. Now on inside for ball. It's 1-0. And I'll be hit by a pitch. Isaac Manning steps up to the plate. He doubled out into center field his last time at the plate. That one comes on a little too inside for strike one. Could have swore I saw that one graze the jersey of Manning. But it's 0-1. And that one is a one-hopper that is grabbed by Kobe Sen. He fires it over and safe at first. We'll see if they charge that as an error or not. I believe they will. If he would have grabbed that cleanly, he would have gotten the out. And they will. So that puts runners on first and second. Jacoby Nold is the batter. Takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. And the 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss on a pitch into the dirt. Strike 2. And that one fouled. Stops dead in the batter's box. It'll remain 2-0 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, runners on. Jackson Walters on second. Isaac Manning on first. Jacoby Nold, the batter, on deck as Brooks Roldson with nobody out here in the bottom half of the third. Let's see if Kaden Graf can change that here on an 0-2 count. He'll glance at second a couple of times, deliver the pitch inside, and just missed. Ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes as Graf looks at second, delivers the pitch, rifles it foul. It'll remain 1-2 as a result. And runner takes off, and he'll be in at third with no throw. So runners on the corners now as the pitch comes in for ball 2. And that one's going towards left center and making the grab there is Zalmi. He'll throw it in. Tagging is Walters, and he will score. So it's a sac fly for Jacoby Nold. And Manning remains on first, and this is Brooks Roldson now. First pitch will miss for a ball. It's 1-0. Update from Starion Bank Field. West Fargo Vets have taken the lead in the top of the 5th. They lead 4-3 over the Post 400 Comets, with nobody out in the top half of the 5th. Keep you updated on that game as more updates come into us. It's 2-0 now here to Roldson, who flied out to Colton Almy in center field his last time at the plate. As Graf will look at Manning on first and fire and deliver the 2-0. Hit the corner for a strike, 2-1. The pitch low into the dirt. Nice block there by Gustafson. 3-1. That one is into the dirt. It'll remain 3-2. Isaac Manning, the runner on first. One away, Connor Hoyt on deck. So Graf will set up for the payoff pitch here, and he'll deliver. And that one's going to be heading over the shoulder, a by swinger, and on the run, couldn't make the grab. There was Ethan Claus. I believe that'll be recorded as a hit, and it will. That puts 2 runners on. It'll be a single for Roltson into shallow right center. Now Connor Hoyt, 0 for 0 with a walk. Steps into the plate here with Ty Monson on deck. Kaden Graf, this will be pitch number 15 according to my numbers. And pitch 15 is going to be popped out there to left field, and making the grab is Jaroszewski for the second out. So Hoyt flies out to Jaroszewski, and that brings up Ty Monson. Runners remain at first and second. 8-3 here in favor of the Post 400 Stars on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. As Graf looks at second a couple of occasions and fires the pitch low to the outside. Now the throw up to third. It's going to be close, and the throw was there in time, but Sen wasn't in a position to duck down and apply the tag. So Manning will get the stolen base at third, and that puts runners on the corners. There was a nice throw, though, by Gustafson to get it up to Sen, but just a little bit high and forcing Sen to stay up. And a smart move by Manning to notice that and do the feet first slide. And the 1-0. That one will sneak by everybody into shallow center. That will score Manning from third. That makes it 8-4 as the Eagles cut the lead in half. That's the 5th hit of the game here for Post 14. And now the Stars will chat it over in the circle here. It's 5-3, the Vets over the Comets with 1 away and a runner on. The West Fargo Vets are batting right now, and they have a 2-run lead. 5-3 in the top of the 5th with 1 out. We'll keep you updated on that game as we get more updates from it. Here, runners on first and second with 2 away. And the batters, Mike Mahoney, reached on a fielder's choice his last time at the plate. Takes a strike there, 0-1. 1 hour and 13 minutes, time of the game so far. Runs have been scored in every single inning. We've not had any goose eggs yet. We'll see if that continues or not. That one fouled away over the first base dugout. And the 0-2, and that one's in low for a ball, 1-2. Strike, fouled away pitch, and a ball in that order. On 3 pitches here from Graf to Mahoney. On deck is Gage Orr. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 2 runners on. And the 1-2 delivery is inside, and now put 2s across the board. That one's going into right field, and making the grab is Ethan Claus, and that will end the inning. Ethan Claus with an outstanding grab in right field, and the Stars allow 2, but hang on to an 8-4 lead as we go into the 4th inning of play with 3 complete here on Magnitude. Back in a moment. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Welcome back to the top of the 4th. Total of 12 runs scored so far. On 12 hits and 4 errors. 12 runs on 12 hits and 4 errors. It's been a slugfest here at Jack Brown Stadium on opening day. And we'll see if that continues as we crawl our way into the 4th inning of play. Through 3 innings, 8 runs on 7 hits, 2 post 14 errors, and 5 left on base. And for the Eagles, 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 Stars errors, and 4 left on base. Time of the game so far, 1 hour and 17 minutes. 88 and sunny here in Jamestown at Jack Brown Stadium. And on the mound is Carson Orr facing Easton Rarick to start the top of the 4th. Rarick will get a piece of that one, fouled away for a strike, 0-1. Rarick's 0 for 0. He's come up to the plate twice. He's been walked both times. And the 0-1. And that one's a little low for a ball. 1-1. This will be pitch number 20 here for Carson Orr. On the 1-1 delivery with nobody on, he'll wind up and deliver. And that one will go into the dirt for ball 2 on 20 pitches, 8 balls and 12 strikes. And that one will be hit right towards Gage Orr. He'll pick it up on the second hop, fire it to Mahoney for the 4-3. So a ground out for Rarick brings up Andy Mock. Double down the third base line into left field, and then he was walked on his most recent trip to the plate. And that one will be an outside strike for 0-1. Once again, whether you're an Eagles fan or a Stars fan, we appreciate you tuning in and watching here as Mock swings and misses for strike number 2. Hour and 19 minutes into the game. It took 50 minutes to play the first 2 innings. And now we're in the top of the 4th. Here almost about an hour 20. So that pitch will float outside for a ball. Carson Orr came in a couple innings ago, walked his first batter, and since then, he's been throwing mostly strikes. 1-2. This one heading in the direction of Nold. He'll scoop it up, fire it over for the ground out. 6-3, so 4-3 and a 6-3 for outs 1 and 2. And that brings up Jacob Jaroszewski. Now it's a nice pitch there by Orr. Sends it over the plate for strike 1. And he'll rip that one. Nice grab at first there by Mahoney. Outstanding, and that will end it. Oh, we have our first goose egg of the day. It comes in the top of the 4th as the Stars go 1-2-3 on a ground out to second, a ground out to short, and a line drive pop out to Mike Mahoney at first, making the awesome grab. And that will send us now to the bottom of the 4th, and we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back here, and starting things off for Jamestown's Gage Orr, and he'll drop that one down the third base line. Fire over to first, won't be in time. It's an infield hit. That brings us back to the top of the order now. It's Mason Lundsman stepping into the batter's box with a runner on and nobody out here. And Eagles blanking the Stars in the top half of the 4th. And there's another little bunt. Graf will run up, and did he get it there in time? I believe he did. We'll wait for the official. Yeah, he's walking back to the dugout, so they did get him. Nice job there by Kaden Graf. The ground out will advance Orr up to second, though. And that puts one away, and that brings up Jackson Walters. Grounded out to second, hit by a pitch on his 2 trips to the plate. That one's up high for ball one. Brad Anderson and Eric Tiansen have Dakota Fusion Soccer today. They are hosting Minneapolis City at Jim Gata Stadium in Moorhead. That is live on Magnitude. The pregame show is on right now. So if you want to watch that one and this one at the same time, you can open up a second tab and do just that. Don't forget we have game 2 of this one coming up at well, it was scheduled for 7:30, but we'll see if this one finishes any times in the near future, as we're already at 7:02. First couple innings took almost an hour to play. And that one's in for ball 3. Once again, the runner on second is Gage Orr. And the 3-0 delivery is in for a strike. Nicely thrown pitch there by Graf, as Walters will take that for strike 1. We'll see what pitch 24, check that. I'm behind a couple pitches here. It's pitch 27 coming up here. And that one is a walk. So runners on first and second now for Jamestown, and it's Isaac Manning doubled to deep center and then reached base on an error on his first 2 trips to the plate. And that one, line drive right into center field, and it'll drop for a hit. And runners will go into second and third and now load up the bases here on the single by Manning. That brings up Jacoby Knoll. So 1 away, bases loaded. And now both teams have 7 hits on the board. Jacoby Knoll doubled to center field and then sent a sacrifice fly to Jarashevsky in left to score the 4th run for Jamestown. That was the last time Jamestown scored. But they're in a good position here with 1 away and the bases loaded. And that one's going to left. And that one is all the way to the wall. Scoring is Gage George. They're going to send Walters, and they're also going to try and send Manning. And the play will not come to the plate. And it'll be a 3-run double for Jacoby Knoll into deep left field. And that closes the gap to 1 as it's 8-7. So 3 is the most Jamestown has scored in a single half inning so far. And they have a chance to build on that here. See if they can tie the game up. Time is called. Runners will touch up on their bases. Once again, it's Brooks Roldson, 1 for 2, a fly out to center and a single into shallow right center on his 2 at bat so far here in this contest. And that one will come down the middle. You could tell Roldson wanted to swing at it and realized that he waited just a little bit too long to take that swing, and it would have been a strike nonetheless, even if he hadn't swung. And now time will be called again. Runners will touch up, and Roldson will step back into the box. 0-1. Graf delivers, and he'll send it over to Sen, and that will be considered foul. Nothing in 2 now here to Brooks Roldson, and that one is a strikeout. It's the first strikeout of the day for Kaden Graf. And that puts 2 outs on the board and brings up Connor Hoyt. 1 strikeout for post 400, 1 strikeout for post 14. Both of them caught window shopping. Connor Hoyt flied out to Jarefshevsky and left on his most recent trip, and on the trip before that he was walked. That walk credited to Drew Rarick, who started the game pitching for the post 400 Stars. 8-7, and the tying run is on second. That's Jacoby Knoll. And the pitch comes in for a strike. It's 0-1. Once again, Hoyt 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out to left. And the pitch. And he tried to catch the outside edge, but he'll just miss it. That'll even up the count at a ball and a strike. It was 3-1 after 1 in favor of the Stars. And then it was 5-2 after 2. And then it was 8-4 after 3. Post 400 gets blanked in the top of the 4th. And Jamestown scores 3, and a nice grab there by Beiswinger at second. Results in an infield hit, but it could have been much worse. I'll put runners on the corners now as that advances Knoll to third. Brings up Ty Monson, 1 for 2, reach base on an error, and then singled out into center field. And now the tying run is 90 feet away at third. It's Jacoby Knoll on third, Connor Hoyt on first. 2 away, and a pitch down the middle but below the knees for ball 1. And the 1-0 delivery. And that one would have been in my right hand had it not been for the chicken wire backstop. So Ty Monson with 2 away, 1 ball, 1 strike, and he's looking to tie the game up here with a base hit. And that one's up high. Runner takes off for second, and now back to home. Play at the plate, and he's out. And that ends the inning. Jacoby Knoll gets tagged out at the plate. And it remains 8-7. The Stars hang on to the 1-run lead as we head into the 5th inning of play. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. Well, the Stars avoid and almost there to tie the game. And it remains 8-7. And now after the Stars getting blanked in the top of the fourth, we move to the top of the fifth now, and we'll see if they can tack on some insurance runs here. It's been a slugfest here through 4 innings of play. 8-7. Total of 16 hits and 4 errors in this game so far. That one high, right field, and right behind the post. Making the grab there for the Eagles is Brooks Woldson. So that'll be a fly out for out number 1. That brings up Ethan Claus. So 1 away here, Ethan Claus the batter, and the pitch comes in low for ball 1. Claus 1 for 2, fly out, and fly out to shallow center, and then he singled out into center. And now with the 1-0 pitch, he'll get the second pitch from Orr, and I think that one skimmed off the helmet of Manning, the catcher. And it'll go into the books as a strike. It's 1-1. I'm not sure if that was a swing and a miss or a fouled away pitch. Couldn't quite tell from my angle here. The 1-1 inside at knee level for strike 2. That one bounces into the dirt and gets away, and I'll level the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is Kaden Graf now, 1 for 3, a single, reach base on an error, and a ground out in that order. And the pitch inside for a strike. As it kicked off some dust on the left knee of his pants, it's called a strike on the inside edge. 0-1. And that one's inside for a ball. And it's 1-1. About the exact same position as that previous pitch there. And this one will be grounded right back to Orr. He'll run up, fire it up to first, and no. It'll be an error on Orr on the throw. That brings up Tate Gustafson. This is pitch 35 now here for Carson Orr. Gustafson 1 for 2, a walk, a fly out, and a single to deep center. And this one's going to right. And that's good for a single. The throw to home is rounding and coming in to score is Kaden Graf, who was standing on second prior to that. It'll be an RBI single, and then he'll advance to second on the throw. That brings up Kobe Sen, 0 for 3, a fly out, reach base on an error, and another fly out. In that order on his 3 trips to the plate so far here today. Carson Orr with pitch 36 here. And that one hits, floats over the main street of the plate there. curves to the outside for a strike, 0-1. And that one's going to center, and that one's going to drop for a hit. Rounding third is Gustafson, and he will come in and score. And it's an RBI single for Kobe San. That makes it 10-7 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And now both teams have 9 hits. Brings up Colton Almy, batter number 4 in the lineup here for the Post 400 Stars. And that one will be a chopper foul down the third base line for strike 1. Colton Almy is 3 for 3. A single to left, a single to right center, and a double to deep left. And it's 0-1 now to Almy, with Colby Sen standing on first. Orr will deliver without looking, and that one's fouled away. That's 0-2. Well, Almy at risk of not remaining perfect here. He's staring down the barrel of an 0-2 count, with 2 away and a runner on first. And the delivery swung on, fouled away. He'll stay alive for one more pitch. And that's pitch 40 now for Orr. 29 strikes, 11 balls. Once again, he walked his first batter. And then since then, he's thrown 29 strikes and only 8 balls, or check that, 7 balls. Oh, 2 delivery number 2. That one's high to center, drifting back and making the grab is Lundsman. And that will end the inning. They'll strand 1 on base, but they get 2 more, and it's 10-7 now here in favor of the Post 400 Stars as we head to the bottom of the 5th, and the Eagles are up to bat when we return after this here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. 10-7 in favor of the Stars over the Eagles here. Kaden Graf on the mound. I think it's still him anyway. And if it is, he'll face batters 7, 8, and 9, the bottom of the order here for the Eagles. And it is not. We'll have a new pitcher now. And that new pitcher is going to be Andy Mock. So Andy Mock will face Ty Monson to start off the bottom of the 5th. Kaden Graf's day comes in with 38 pitches, 25 strikes, and 13 balls, according to my numbers. And it's a 10-7 lead here for the Stars on the Sean Carlson Town & Country Credit Union scoreboard. That pitch will come in for ball 1 to Ty Monson, who's 1 for 2. Reached base on an error, and then he singled out into center field. We'll also see Mike Mahoney engage Orr this inning. And the 1-0 delivery. And up high and fouled away to even the count at 1-1. And that's a nice pitch and a nice hit, and it's going to go to Rarick, and he'll fire it over to first, and that's a 6-3. Eli Mock now playing first base for the Stars. We'll see if we have any other changes or not. Looks like everybody, we have a new, no, everybody else looks to be in the same spot. So 6-3 ground out for Monson, brings up Mike Mahoney. 0 for 2, reached base on a fielder's choice. And then he flied out to Ethan Claus in right field. And now this pitch comes in a little low for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike there. And it's 1-1. Update from Starry and Bank Field, top of the 7th, West Fargo Vets have a 6-3 lead over the post 400 Comets. The Astros will be playing the second game at Starry and Field today, and if we get any updates from the post 400 Astros game against West Fargo, we'll pass those along to you as well. I believe it's 1-2. That's what I have anyway. And this one will be a 3-hopper to By-Swinger. And he'll fling it over to Mock for the 4-3 ground out. And that's 2 up, 2 down. Sorry about the camera there. I'll zoom out a little bit. Gage Orr now, batter number 9 in the lineup. Doubled and singled. Doubled to left field and then had that infield hit down the third base line on his last trip to the plate. And that will miss for a ball. It's 1-0 now here. And that one hit up high. Center field. Colton Almy will get underneath it, and he makes the grab. And that ends the 5th inning of play. (10-7) Stars here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. Back after this here on Magnitude.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th here. That first pitch came in as a strike. And that one's fouled away for strike 2. It's Easton Rarick, the batter, as we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's 1-1 according to the scoreboard. So we'll go with 1-1. And that one's hit foul down the first baseline. It'll become 3-2. All right, Andy Mock steps up to the plate now. And the pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. Nicely thrown pitch there by Carson Orr. Once again, it's game 1 of the doubleheader here between the Stars and the Eagles. Game 2 coming up for you. It was scheduled for a 7:30 start, but as you can see, we're still in the bottom of the 5th of game 1, so it'll be a little bit later than that. Approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of game 1 here. And that pitch is inside, and the 1-1 count turns into 2-1. Dakota Fusion Soccer live on Magnitude. Minneapolis City has a 1-0 lead over the Fusion. And the payoff pitch, and he's going to hit that one high, left center field, and that will be snagged there by Lundsman for the second out. So Mock will fly out to second. That brings up Jacob Jarashevsky. Or fly out to center is what I meant to say. Sorry about that. And Jarashevsky foul. The official's going to call that one foul. Monson picked it up right as it hit the line. And update from Starion Bank Field. The Vets have a 7-3 lead over the Comets with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. So the Comets will have one more chance in the bottom of the 7th to try and rally there, but looks like that one is heading towards a W for the West Fargo Vets. This one's fouled away for strike 2. We got somebody on the speakerphone, I think, in our crowd mic there, so there's a strikeout. And that will end the 5th inning of play. Or check that, will end the top of the 6th. I hit the wrong button here. There, that's where we're at. Now I've hit the right button. 10 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base, and Jamestown up to bat next here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. It's 10-7. Those 400 Stars on top. Both teams have been goose-egged once so far. Stars in the top of the 4th, Eagles in the bottom of the 5th. And now we go to the bottom of the 6th as the Stars get blanked again in the top of the 6th. Mason Lundsman, Jackson Walters, and Isaac Manning batters 1, 2, and 3, top of the order here for Jamestown. As I think we have another new pitcher here for the Stars. I believe it's Ethan Claus. And it is. So that means we have a new right fielder. We'll see if we can find out who that is. Not sure who's out and right. We'll try and figure it out here momentarily. And that pitch is cranked to right field. And did he make the catch? I don't think he did. He was right there, but it'll land as a hit and a single, and that'll be the 10th hit of the game here for the Post 14 Eagles. Jared Shesky making a nice dive out in left field, but didn't quite have the speed to get there a step sooner and make the catch. And that pitch will come in a little bit high here for Ethan Claus against Walters. 1-1 the count. Or check that, 1-0 the count, excuse me. And Walters showing bunt. And he will bunt it down the first base line, and it rolls foul. So that'll be good for a strike, and it's 1-1. This game now 2 hours old. First pitch coming at 5:37. As Claus will look at Lundsman on first and deliver the 1-1. And he'll miss for a ball, apparently, and it's 2-1. It's now dropped to 86 degrees. Started this game 2 hours ago at a temperature of 88. That one's fouled away. Nobody will make a play on that one. It'll become 2-2. And the 2-2 is low for a ball, 3-2. Full count, nobody out. Runner on is Lundsman. And that one off the glove of Claus and over to first, not in time. That should be a hit. We'll see if they charge it as a hit or not. And they will, yep. So it'll be an infield single, and that pushes Lundsman up to second, brings up Isaac Manning 2 for 3. Double, reach base on an error, and then singled. And that one will pass through to the backstop here. Runners will advance a base. It's 1-0 now here to Isaac Manning. 2 runners in scoring position now here for Jamestown. And that pitch will hit the corner for a strike on the outside edge of the plate, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, 2 runners in scoring position here, and the tying run standing at the plate. A 3-run homer would do it. But so far, hits have been easy to come by, but nothing beyond that. Inside for a ball, 2-1. And the 2-1, according to the fans, should have been a 1-2, and now it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike in the delivery, and that one's going to right field. And getting down on a knee and making the catch is still couldn't quite catch the jersey number. But it'll be a sac fly for Manning scoring Lundsman. Jacoby Nold now. 0-1 here to Nold. He is 2 for 2, a double, a sac fly, and another double. Left, and center. And that one will bounce off the knee of Gustafson into the backstop, and that will allow Walters to pull into third. That's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 runner on. You got ones across the board here for the post 14 Eagles. And now we'll have a short pause here as the Stars will talk it over on the mound. As we take a peek here at it is now the bottom of the 7th, and the Comets trail the West Fargo Vets 8-3 with 2 outs. So they're down to their last out and need at least 5 runs. They do have a runner on first. And we'll keep you updated on that one. Whenever that one goes final, we'll try and get you a final score here. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third is Jackson Walters. The batter is Jacoby Nold. Time of the game so far, 2 hours, 7 minutes. In this 18-run slugfest here between the Post 400 Stars and the Post 14 Eagles. And the windup and the 1-1 delivery is inside for a strike. Interesting. You heard a fan make a comment about how an inside pitch was a strike that was called a ball, and that one was even more inside, and that one was called a strike. So 1-2 the count. And they're gonna call. Yeah, time was called. Jamestown fans wanted a balk. They're not gonna get one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on third, and the pitch. That'll be a little dribbler that rolls foul, and it'll remain 1-2. And the 1-2 into the dirt. Levels the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jacoby Nold. Nold representing the tie-in run. And they got run number 9, 90 feet away. It's Jackson Walters standing on third, and it's a 2-2 count with 1 away here. Ethan Claus on the mound. It's their 4th pitcher of the game here for the Post 400 Stars. And the 2-2 inside, got him. Depending on who you talk to, he got him. And that's 2 away now. Every strikeout has been looking. Nobody's gone down swinging yet. There may be a reason for that. Brooks Roldson at the plate now. Two away, Roldson will chop that one, and Claus will fire it up to Mock at first for the out. That'll prevent the run from scoring, and that will bring us to the end of the 6th. Eagles get 1 across the plate, but they still have an inning to go here defensively to see if they can hang on to that 2-run lead. Almost done with 1, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Time of the game so far. Back in a moment here on Magnitude.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, Just Go Promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back. 10-8 here as we roll into the top of the 7th inning. Chayton Sens playing right field for the Post 400 Stars, as I just got double confirmation on that. So, Jackson Byswinger, Ethan Claus, Kaden Graf, scheduled batters pending changes. It's 8-9-1 in the lineup for the Stars. And Carson Orr still on the mound. And Orr will toss pitch 54 here as Jackson Byswinger steps up to the plate. That one hit right into center. It'll drop for a single. That's good for another hit here for the Stars. That was Jackson Byswinger. And I'll bring up Ethan Claus. I was just informed that we'll have more defensive changes for Post 400 going into the bottom of the 7th. This game is now 2 hours and 13 minutes old. Ethan Claus 1 for 3, a fly out, a single, and a fouled away pitch. Nobody out, runner on is Byswinger on first. Kaden Graf on deck here for the Stars. And it's showing another bunt. Now one laid down pretty well. Throw to first is in time. And now throw out to second and safe. Byswinger almost took off for third. And he was able to get back to the bag in time. There's one out now, and now bring up Kaden Graf. So it'll be a bunt ground out. 1-3 throw at first that advances Byswinger up to second. And Kaden Graf is 1 for 4 with a single, reach base on an error, a ground out, reach base on another error. In that order on his 4 trips to the plate so far. This is trip to the plate appearance number 5 in this game here for Kaden Graf, and he swings and misses for strike 1. And that is 57 pitches for Carson Orr, and he's on the mound still for a reason. Since he walked his first batter, he's thrown 12 balls and 41 strikes. He's doing very well here for the Eagles in this game. And that one over the head of shortstop Jacoby Knoll. They'll drop for a hit. Rounding third is Byswinger. He will score, and it's 11-8. And now 22 hits in this game, 11 for each team. On an RBI single that scores Byswinger from second to make it 11-8 now here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard as Tate Gustafson walks up to the plate. 2 for 3 with a walk, fly out, and 2 singles. walk, a fly out to right center, a single to center, and a single to right. And that one's going to right field as well, and it'll drop for a hit. First and second, another hit on the board, and that brings up Kobe Sen. So Gustafson now 3 for 4 with 3 singles. And Kobe Sen 1 for 4. Fly out, reach base on an error, another fly out, and then a single. That single went to center field, about the same spot that Gustafson just hit the ball to. Now a miss for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is hit. Nice grab by the shortstop. Throw to third for the force. Oh, and he's safe. His foot came off the bag, and now the bases are loaded, and that's a fielder's choice. So he's going to be 1 for 5 now. So the bases are loaded for Colton Almy with 1 away. You got Kaden Graf on third, Tate Gustafson on second, Kobe Sen on first. And Colton Almy is 3 for 4 with 2 singles, a double, and a most recent fly out to right center. As the pitch comes inside for a ball, and it's 1-0. Had that pitch been any more inside, it might have been a strike. And I say that with a little bit of humor. 1-0. Just 1-1. We'll just leave it at that. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded here for the Stars, leading 11-8. And the pitch. That one's inside. And the 2-1. This umpire does not have the biggest fan base here right now. I'll say that. There we go. That's the best way to put it. 2-2 on the way. And I want to be hopped into the glove of Monson at third. The throw to home for the force out to prevent the run. And the bases will remain loaded. And Almy will reach on the fielder's choice to bring up Easton Rarick with 2 away. So that moves Gustafson to third, Sen to second, Almy to first, and Easton Rarick 0 for 2. Walk, ground out, and a strikeout. And he'll foul this one away for strike 1. This is game 1 of our doubleheader. Game 2, scheduled for 7:30, will be probably closer to 8:30 here, depending on how long this 7th inning takes. Swing and a miss, and that was a good pitch to swing at, but the pitch dipped low right at the end and caught Rarick. And now he stares down an 0-2 count. Outside for a ball, and it's 1-2. So the next pitch here for Carson Orr will be pitch number 70 as we reach the 2-hour, 20-minute mark of the ball game. 19 runs on 23 hits and 5 errors. And that one's outside to level the count at 2-2. Andy Mock is on deck if Rarick can reach base. And he will foul that one away. And will they make a play on it? No, they won't. It'll be out of play into the bullpen. It'll remain 2-2. So on 71 pitches, Orr has tossed 50 strikes and 21 balls since he came in. If memory serves me correctly, I believe he came in the third inning of play. The windup in the 2-2 is outside for ball 3, and it's a full count. Bases loaded, 2 away, and runners will be going on this pitch, I would imagine. And it's inside, and he'll get it off the handle of the bat. It might have a chance to drop. No, it will not. Nice job there by Connor Hoyt. And that brings us to 3 outs remaining here for the Eagles, and they need at least 3 runs or 4 to walk it off. We'll see what happens when we return after this here on Magnitude. Be right back. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, bottom of the 7th, we have some defensive changes here for post 400. New pitcher on the mound is Kobe Sen. They'll move Chayton Sen over to third base, and they'll push Ethan Claus out into right field. So just a reset here for the Stars around the bases. Eli Mock at first, Jackson Byswinger at second, Easton Rarick, the shortstop, Chayton Sen at third, Tate Gustafson, the catcher, Kobe Sen pitching, Jacob Jaroszewski in left, Colton Almy in center, and Ethan Claus in right here to start the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Eagles need at least 3. And Connor Hoyt, Ty Monson, and Mike Mahoney. It'll be up to batters 6, 7, and 8 to keep the wheels going here for the Eagles. As a peaceful, easy feeling is not something Post 14 has right now. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch that would have been a ball, maybe a strike had he not swung at it. And it's 0-1. And that pitch is outside for a ball, right? Yep, 1-1. And And the 1-1 delivery. That one's a little bit low for ball 2. And the West Fargo Vets have defeated the Post 400 Comets by the final score of 8-3. Peyton Johnsey, the winning pitcher, with 4 strikeouts against the Comets in that game. And that'll be a walk. Puts a runner on first. Brings up Ty Monson. That one comes in for strike 1 to Monson. Monson 1 for 3, reached base on an error, a single, and a ground out to short on his 3 trips to the plate so far today. And the 0-1, right down the middle, strike 2. Kobe Sen looking for a strikeout here. Up and inside for a ball, 1-2. The 1-2, and that's cranked right between Sen and Rarick. Jaroszewski will pick it up, and that'll be a base hit for Monson. I'll push Hoyt up to second, brings up Mike Mahoney, and Mahoney representing the tying run here at the plate. And that pitch comes in for strike 1. Mahoney at bat, Gage Orr on deck. Nobody out, 2 runners on. Hoyt second, Monson first. And the 0-1, got it in there for strike 2 on the inside edge. Knee level strike there against Mahoney, and now Mahoney down in the count, 0-2. Sen will receive the signal here from Gustafson. Take a quick glance at second, wind up and deliver. 0-2, got him. On the inside edge, caught him looking, and that's strikeout number 1 for Kobe Sen. That brings up Gage Orr. Gage is 2 for 3 with a double to left and infield hit down the third base line. Then he flied out to shallow right on his last trip to the plate. That one's going to left field. And the catch is made by Jaroszewski. That puts 2 away here and brings up Lundsman back to the top of the order here for the Eagles. Lundsman 1 for 3, a walk, a couple of ground outs, and a single. Ground out to the one of the former Stars pitchers. I'm losing track of which one it was. And then he would ground out to Beiswinger on a 4-3. And that one's grounded into right field. Good for a hit. Runner will hold at third, and that'll load the bases. So Walters could hit a grand slam to walk it off and win it here for the Eagles. Well, it's a tough feat to do, but certainly possible. Right down the middle, between the knees and the shoulder for ball one. And that one's outside for a ball, and it's 2-0. And the 2-0 delivery is in for a strike. A delayed strike. Made some people nervous there. The tying run is on first. And the winning run at the plate here, Jackson Walters facing 2 balls, 1 strike from Kobe Sen. Struck out the first batter. And this one grounded towards third, and it rolls foul. And that's the best thing that could have possibly happened there for post 400. It'll be 2-2.
Go, Jack.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. And Sen with the 2-2, got him! Struck him out to end the inning, and that will be your final score as the post 400 Stars win it by the final score of 11-8 here on the Sean Carlson Town Country Credit Union scoreboard. 2 strikeouts for Kobe Sen, official line score. Post 400, 11 runs, 12 hits, 3 post 14 errors, and 9 left on base. For the Eagles, 8 runs on 13 hits, 2 post 400 errors, and left 9 on base. Time of the game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. We're looking at about an 8:30 start for game number 2 here on Magnitude Sports, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes with your pregame of game 2 here on Magnitude in just a moment.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.